As if renaming Twitter to X wasn't a big enough change in recent days, Elon Musk has been announcing other big tweaks to the social media platform he bought last October, including users no longer being able to block followers. Today, Musk announced that headlines will be removed from shared story links.
Jon Youshaei has spent 8 years working inside Instagram and YouTube. He's now a journalist and content creator himself, hosting Created with Jon on YouTube. Great to see you. Welcome.
Thank you.
What's the deal? What's going on with Elon Musk and X? What is his vision?
Yeah, so he says overall he wants to make X or Twitter the everything app. But the thing to remember, and it reminds me a lot of when Amazon was saying we want to be the everything store. The key difference of back then when Amazon said it is that they were well on their way to being the leader in e-commerce at that point. Twitter and X today is not the leader in social media. So before trying to become the everything app, which is Elon saying we want to be the place where you make peer-to-peer payments, messaging, social media, to try to lead in that one category, make clear changes and messages, and then go and expand from there.
And are these changes a good thing? I mean, explain what's going on with the inability of us now to be able to block a follower.
Yeah, so I think some of the changes, monetization for creators is a good thing. Blocking, to me, it needs much more explanation and rationale. I don't think it's a good decision because if you think about it, removing blocking essentially makes harassment a feature of the platform. I happen to think that Elon has to do much more explanation when he makes these changes. He put out that tweet that said blocking just makes no sense. Well, have you talked to female users? Have you talked to creators who have been harassed when they need to make that block feature? When I was at YouTube and Instagram, we would make sure we would talk to so many of these folks before we made these changes. And then once we did, explain it. And I just don't see that happening, at least publicly.
Speaking of Facebook, Threads is the Twitter competitor. What's the deal with that? Are we going to see a desktop version of Threads?
Yeah, they're testing a desktop version right now. And I think what is going to happen is that for the rest of 2023 and in 2024, we're going to see the rise of even shorter form creators. So right now, short form video is all the buzz with TikTok, Reels, Shorts, Snapchat. But I think now it's going to open the floodgates for more creators to make money by posting text and photos. And by being able to repurpose on Threads, on Twitter, and even Snapchat, I think more people are going to have less friction to build an audience, then think about starting a business.
We have about 30 seconds left. I have not made the transition to Threads. Am I missing out? I mean, it was all the rage when it first came out. How's it doing?
I think so. The retention is something that any app has to figure out, but I would say creators make their name when a platform is still early. So I would still ride the wave. I would still invest in it, even if that means initially repurposing content, but then figuring out what makes Threads unique, how can I build an audience, and then you'll grow as the platform grows, is what I've seen in all my experience.
Jon, thank you so much for the expertise.
Of course.
Check him out. He's got a great YouTube page and all the social media stuff as well. We'll be right back.